Paul Fabritz on Instagram 13 minutes ago. The durability code is officially released. We ain't wasting no time. Link in his bio. How you doing? We are getting the durability code. Let's get it. The durability code is designed to restore your movement brilliance, then prime your body for peak performance while significantly reducing the risk of injury in sports and in life. Say less. We got the durability code Restore, the durability code Prime, and then the durability code Elite, which is both Restore plus Prime put together. You know we gotta get that one, and you know we gotta get the lifetime access. $140. This dude's trying to break my piggy bank. Y'all better like this video and share it. Thank you. You have successfully joined the durability code Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have been asking me to review the speed code. And I've been thinking to myself, I could review the speed code, but I know significantly less about speed and developing speed and agility and quickness and first step explosiveness. I know a lot, but I know significantly less than I know about vertical jump. But durability, I know, bro, my knees, I know durability, bro. All right, that was me attempting to show you that my knees are durable. But guys, I know durability. So we're about to hop into this durability code. I'm gonna let you guys know if it is trash or pass. And guys, we all know that it's gonna be legit, okay? Paul Fabritz doesn't put out anything that is not legit, top of the line. So let's get into it and let's see what's inside. Guys, if you could not tell already, I try to learn as much as possible. I constantly feel like I cannot learn enough. First of all, I'm a slow reader. Second of all, I'm a slow listener, like on Audible and stuff. I had ADHD as a kid. My attention drifts. I'm like, dang, I didn't hear none of that last chapter. But I want to learn as much as possible from this man, Paul Fabritz. As you can see, I got the ball handling system, just got the durability code. We got Fat Don't Fly. We got the Vert Code. We got the speed code. This dude is a wealth of information. So let's dive in. And let's get durable. The durability code Restore, 8 weeks long. Guys, let's make a hypothesis right now. What do we think would be in a program that is going to make you durable? Small progressions, eccentrics, isometrics, movement quality, mobility. You know, that is what I think of when I think about the durability code. Now, I have no clue what's in this. I'm just as curious as you guys are, but that is what I would think is in a program that is going to make you durable. So let's get to it. I'm gonna stop wasting your time. What is in the durability code? Here we go. Week 1, day 1. Time to get some big gains. Guys, this is one of the things that I love the most about Paul Fabritz programs. He gives you all of the exercises that are going to take you to the next level. And then he says, if you don't have time or if you're in season, et cetera, these are the must-do exercises, this, and this, that you should do to take you to the next level. These exercises are the most important. And then if you have time to hit these other ones, hit those as well. But guys, this overview is his exercise demonstrations. Like I've said, it's just they're next level. He tells you exactly what to do. He tells you why you should do it. He gives you examples. He gives you demonstrations. He's just an animal, bro. Nasal breathing cardio warm-up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been immersing myself lately in the world of proper breathing and proper recovery. And it was actually Paul Fabritz and Cal Dietz. I'll put a snippet on the screen right now of why it is so important to get your breathing down and to breathe deeply after your workout, because the best way to recover from your workouts and see more gains than you are already seeing is to switch your body from the sympathetic fight or flight state to the parasympathetic rest and digest state. Listen, I am taking this. You think I'm playing? Look at these books. I'm taking this seriously. Now, I'm a slow reader, but I'm gonna read these books. I have been taping my mouth shut. Are you as obsessed as me with results? My girlfriend went to kiss me. I had surgical tape on my lips because I'm taping my lips shut so that I make sure that I breathe through my nose when I sleep. Stop playing with me. We getting these gains. We got the 90-90 supine hip lift and supine alternating cross connect. Those are just some isometric holds, and supine just means lying facing upwards. We got a hip flexor stretch. We got some skipping. Bruh. This man is a genius. Listen, he put 4 videos in one. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. That's so much better than do level 1 for 2 weeks, then go to level 2 for the next 2 weeks. What if you're not ready for level 2? When you are ready to move to level 2, level 3, level 4, then go ahead and do that. This dude, like I said, exercise demonstrations, next level. Some programs don't even have exercise demonstrations. They tell you Google the exercises. We got some isometrics using a slant board. So here comes the strengthening exercises. Now I have, so triphasic training, it usually has an eccentric phase, then an isometric phase, and then a concentric phase. I have heard Paul Fabritz say before that he likes to do his isometric phase first, then his eccentric phase, then his concentric phase. So let's see if it follows those progressions. But guys, this is going to strengthen everything up. He gives you levels once again and progressions to follow. So guys, this is going to be where you strengthen up the tendons with some isometrics. We got some rotational work in here. We got some upper body, some foam rolling. And we finish off week 1, day 1 with some optional static stretching. Let's get into day 2. So guys, day number 2 is focused on core, movement quality, and foot and ankle work. And there's actually 2 workouts today. He says you can combine them together if you want to do one big session, or if you can, you could do one in the morning, one in the evening, etc., etc. Let's see what we got. We have a decompression, hinge, or hang. So if you have my free bodyweight vertical jump training program, which you can get right now, if you comment jump JOMP down below in the comment section, you know that I have hangs in my programs. So essentially you are hanging from a bar for the set number of time or duration, and it's very good for your spine health, shoulder health, etc., etc. We have a lot of movement quality. We got bear crawls, a lot of core today, and feet and ankles, as we said in the overview of today's workout. Day 3 is a recovery day. We got some foam rolling, but we also have some isometrics today. Lots of movement quality, lots of foot and ankle strength, lots of core. Day 4 is very similar to day 1, except it's a little bit different, but we have the same type of thing, a lot of movement quality. We have some isometrics here as well. Day 5 is very similar, if not the same thing as day 2. Oh, we got some cardio in here. Okay, we got some cardio in here as well. Day 6, we got some stretching, we got some skipping, we got sled drags, sled pushes, backward sled drags. We got some upper body in here as well, some static stretching, guys. So this is a full-fledged program. This is everything that you could want to get durable. Obviously, it's the durability code. That was a silly comment. But what I'm saying is it has upper body, it has lower body, it has core, it has movement quality, it has cardio, it has foot and ankle strength. Paul Fabritz he's the best at making programs, point blank, period. Now, other people like John Evans, Isaiah Rivera, they have great coaching, so they customize it. He kind of gives you, he says, customize it on your own. If you're in season, do less. If you don't have time, do a little bit less. But when it comes to making programs, nobody makes better programs than Paul Fabritz, including me. I have my own programs. They're not as good as Paul Fabritz. Paul Fabritz is the GOAT as of right now. And I say as of right now because I'm trying to eventually pass this man, right? I love Paul Fabritz, but I want to be the best in the world. I'm coming. Now, I'm a slow learner, right? And I'm a little bit goofy, but I'm coming. I'm gonna do my best to, learn as much as I can and make my programs the best. But there's no wonder that this dude is so popular. He is adding so much value to athletes. Like this is how business should be done. Businesses are meant to help people. And the more people you help, the more you can have anything that you want. And Paul Fabritz is doing it right. This is what I aspire to be like. That's it. We got the world's greatest hamstring curl. What is that? See, this is the thing about Paul. I feel like Paul lays in bed at night and his wife is like, babe, can we spend some time together? And he's just laying there with his eyes closed like, I wonder how I could take a hamstring curl and make it more based around movement quality. Like, he just thinks about this stuff all the time. You could tell he is always looking for new, better ways to do things. I feel like I personally need this. I do so much strength work, so much vert work, so much explosive work, so much rate of force development work, so much tendon stiffness work, all my elasticity. I do so much of that, and I neglect movement quality. I am so unflexible and so immobile that it is pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. So right now, I'm actually in the process. Spoiler alert, I am making a new video and it is going to come out soon. I stretched like knees over toes guy for 30 days. Here's what happened. That is a video that's going to come out soon. After that, I think I'm gonna do the durability code. I think I'm going to do not all of the isometrics and the strengthening exercises, but the movement quality. I'm gonna add this into my plan. either before my workout or later on at night before I go to bed. This would be great to do before you go to bed. A lot of these movement quality exercises. Also, guys, if you have any knee pain, this would be a great program to do if you have knee pain. Speaking of the knees, we have an extensive knee dominant jump, guys. One of the biggest mistakes that I see when people are trying to fix their knees is they do a whole lot of strengthening, a lot of eccentrics, a lot of isometrics, but they neglect the jumping, right? You can't just go out and just jump, but if you start with low progressions of jumping and slowly add them in, then your knees are going to be much more durable. You can't just do isometrics and strengthening exercises and then go play basketball again when you haven't played basketball for 4 weeks and wonder why your knees hurt. You did all that strengthening, but then you go play, you hoop for one game or you jump for one jump session and your knee pain comes back. It's because you didn't progress into your jumping as well. You need to progress your strengthening exercises and progress your plyometrics. So that is what he does in this program. We got some more plyo progressions like these one leg side to side plyos. I've seen these on his Instagram as he was talking about putting out the durability code. We got some more strengthening exercises, rear foot elevated split squat progressions, RDL progressions. So guys, I was just going through most of this program on my own. I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long, but it is movement quality. It is strengthening exercises, tendon exercise. You got upper body, lower body, you got breathing, you got stretching, mobility, you got the whole 9. But let's get into the durability code Prime and see what the next level has for us. The durability code Prime. This one is 9 weeks long. And once again, it is 6 days a week. We got razor curl progressions. I've never seen this exercise before, but it looks like a very good regression to Nordic curls. You guys know that I love to do my Nordic curls. I program Nordic curls. And for people who can't do Nordic curls, razor curl progressions would be a great option. I expect that this program, Durability Code Prime, is just going to be a level above Durability Code Restore. So maybe some of you don't need to start at Restore. Maybe you could start, maybe you have decent mobility, decent movement quality. Maybe your knee pain isn't really that bad. Maybe you don't have any knee pain at all. You just want to get better movement quality in general. In that case, this would be a good program for you, but let's dive deeper. Day 2, we actually have 2 workouts today. The first one is upper body and core. The second one is light full body mobility to drive blood flow and synovial fluid. We got zone 4 cardio, so the cardio gets more intense in this Prime program. Day 3 is a recovery day. Day 4 is some more movement quality and some strengthening work. Guys, do you know how long it takes to record all of these videos and make all of these exercise demonstrations in the right progressions and the right ordering? This is so much work packed into these programs. This is really good. We got some eccentric focused Nordic curls. As I said earlier, you guys know that I love my Nordics, one of the best exercises that you could do for your hamstrings. We got some body weight repeated jumps, great for the stretch reflex, stretch shortening cycle. We got some force absorption. Guys, this program is great. It's going to be, your issue is going to be, which program do I get from PJF? Should I get his Fat Don't Fly? Do I get his Vert Code, his Vert Code Elite? Do I get the Durability Code? Which program do I get? Which I'm going to let you know who should get what at the end of this video. This is just my opinion, but I am going to give you my opinion on who should get the Durability Code. Should you do Restore? Should you do Prime? Should you do Fat Don't Fly? I'm gonna let you know all of that very soon. 3D Ankle Blaster, okay? The names of these exercise demonstrations. Guys, as of right now, I'm just going through the rest of this program to see if anything jumps out and bites me. But I have a very good idea of what this program is all about, and I'm just gonna give you my summary on what I think of this program as a whole. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. I've gone through each week. I've gone through each day. My feet hurt from standing here for so long. You don't know how long I've actually been standing here. But I'm just going to give you my summary right now. So the Durability Code program. Who should get the Durability Code? Who should get Vert Code? Who should get the Speed Code? Who should get Fat Don't Fly? What is the answer? And what was the Durability Code all about? The Durability Code is all about durability. Thanks for your time. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But the Durability Code is a full-fledged program to make you a more well-rounded athlete and a more well-rounded human being. It encompasses everything fitness. It has upper body, it has lower body, it has movement quality, it has core, it has knee strength, it has ankle strength, it has breathing, it has stretching, it has flexibility. It literally has everything. Fitness is packed into this Durability Code. So it's a little bit of everything, right? It's not super specific. So If you're a point guard and you want to get more shifty and you want that first step quickness and that agility and that lateral speed, then you need to get the speed code. Okay, the durability code probably isn't what you're looking for. If you're 80 pounds overweight, Fat Don't Fly is the program for you. The durability code is going to be for people who are at the bottom. They are beginners. I would get the durability code before I got a Vert Code. If I had a 12-year-old son, I would say do the durability code before you do Vert Code Bodyweight, because he's going to get gains from durability code. You are going to get a lot of gains from the durability code if you are a beginner or if you have some injuries and you need to start at the bottom. If you're at rock bottom and you need to build your way up, the durability code would be for you. If all you care about is vertical jump, obviously you get the Vert Code. So point guards, people who want to get more shifty, speed code is for you. If you're overweight, Fat Don't Fly is for you. The durability code, like I said, if you're a beginner or you're at rock bottom, you have pain, you have poor mobility, you have structural problems and imbalances, then I would get the durability code. But guys, we all know that Paul Fabritz makes great programs. So this is my opinion of this program. The durability code, get the durability code if you want to focus more on your movement quality, if you are a beginner, or if you have any types of pain or imbalances or structural issues with your body that you need to fix. That is who should get the durability code, in my opinion. And I say that fully knowing that I myself, who I consider myself a very elite advanced athlete, I need the durability code. I need the movement quality portion of the durability code. I don't need the knee strengthening exercises. I don't need the ankle strength. I don't need the muscle strength. I don't need the skipping, the sled pushes, the reverse sled drags. I do all of that myself in my own training, but a lot of what I just saw in the durability code, I need to put into play into my own training. I'm going to do that after I make the knees over toes guy video, and I will come back with a more in-depth review of the durability code. But this is my quick review of the durability code. I hope you liked it. I started off jumping into my boxes. I am now tired. My feet hurt because I've been standing here so long. But without further ado, hope you like this review, and I will see you in the next video.
Young beast mode from the East Coast, a young kid with a West Coast feel, and I don't even know how the West Coast feel. I'm from where it's cold, the city made of steel, where a lot of fold, only couple keep it real right. Back seal, keep it real tight. Keep 2 L's just like Cool J. My heart's cold as Ice Cube. Praying it's a good day. I'm at a crossroads, but in a good way. I got